So he's not degenerate enough for you. Okay. Howdy y'all, thank you for tuning in to RNN. I'm your host, Rational Outlaw. Now before we get into the video, I would like it if you guys could please share my content with everyone you know and all your followers. I'm still aiming for that 500 subscriber mark before the end of this year. I probably won't make it, but I'd still like to try. So please join me and the other subscribers in sharing my content and helping me reach my goal. Now that that's out of the way, let's get on with the video. So BuzzFeed, the oh-so-wonderful garbage of the internet, has released an article saying, "You wanted same-sex marriage? Now you have Pete Buttigieg." Now don't get me wrong, I don't particularly like Buttigieg, but I hate BuzzFeed more, and they're hating on Buttigieg for all the wrong reasons. In the article, the writer says, "I admire Buttigieg's cleverness in setting up the role reversal, and apparently so did Democrat strategists and a record number of donors. But at the same time, it unsettled me that Buttigieg's criticism of Vice President didn't focus directly on the devastating effects that anti-LGBT policies can have on the lives of gay people. Rather, Mayor Pete took the opportunity to make the case that he's a better Pence than Pence is. A better Christian, a better family member, a better man. To me and a lot of other gay progressives, from ACT UP activists to, I hate this word, queer wing of the DSA, that moment in March made it suddenly disappointingly clear that Buttigieg's rise was made possible by a gay civil rights movement that has focused above all else on marriage equality and assimilating LGBT people into the mainstream, in lieu of work toward a radically different version of a more just society. Gay Inc. agreed to settle for the same bad deal that unwealthy straight people already have." Same bad deal? Seriously, you people are f***ing morons. Look, I'm not going to say that I'm some angel and I don't have any considered deviant thoughts other than just being gay, especially considering the fact that I'm a furry. But there's nothing wrong with marriage. I personally myself want to get married one day, and I plan on doing that. And I also plan on having kids of my own, not through adoption, but through surrogacy. There's nothing wrong with having kids or being married and living a seemingly typical regular marriage. This article goes on to the fact that Buttigieg is not for pre-K or Medicare or college education paid for by the government, which I would agree with Buttigieg on this, although I think he might have changed his view or kind of flips-flops on it. I agree with him that we can't afford these things and they are really unnecessary. And look, not every gay person is a f***ing socialist like you. I don't know whether Buttigieg really believes in some of the socialist things he says, which he might just be pandering to socialists. If that's the case, okay, he can do that, whatever. I don't give a He can be another Elizabeth Warren. Oh, sorry, I mean Pocahontas. But yeah, not every gay guy is going to be a f***ing socialist like you dip. Okay, let's skip ahead a bit. But it's hard for me not to take a more cynical view of the way Buttigieg's campaign has packaged the world's most straight, palatable gay narrative. Oh dear God. He is practicing Christian who, according to an op-ed he wrote in 2015 for the South Bend Tribune, believes being gay is no more significant an identity marker than having brown hair, who is safely and monogamously partnered with the first guy he ever dated, whom he'd like you to know he met on Hinge, not Grindr. Buttigieg doesn't have to contend with the implications of a seedy gay past or present. He's already fulfilled the gay assimilationist dream of marriage, the white picket fence, and a couple of rescue dogs. What is wrong with any of that? Seriously, what is wrong with it? I think this is actually refreshing. Although I may not agree with Buttigieg on his politics, I see nothing wrong with what he has or what he wants. At least with this, how he lives. And for all intents and purposes, you don't know what his very private life is like. For all we know, he could be a bondage-loving gay furry. Anyways, that's all the hot garbage I'm going to read or respond to. If you want to read the full article, I will have the link to it in the description. And if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, help me reach my goal of 500 subs before the end of this year. And I'll see y'all later.